Go to your pantry right now, find the bag of cat food sitting there, and flip it over. Read the first 5 ingredients out loud. If you just stumbled over a word you cannot pronounce, followed by the word meal or byproduct, you are not alone, and almost nobody actually knows what that word means or where it comes from. Here's what is about to happen. You are going to learn 18 real recipes, made from real food sitting in your own kitchen right now, that your cat will run toward faster than they have ever run toward that bag. Some of these use ingredients you already own. A few of them might genuinely surprise you. And one of them, the very last one, combines almost everything on this list into a single bowl that nutrition-obsessed cat owners quietly swear by. But before any of that, there is one thing you need to know, because skipping it is exactly how good intentions turn into a real problem for your cat. If you want more videos like this, real, practical ways to take better care of your cat, subscribe now, because there is a lot more coming. Here's the one thing. Cats are obligate carnivores with extremely specific nutritional needs, especially for 2 things almost nobody talks about, taurine and calcium, both of which a complete commercial cat food is formulated to deliver in exact amounts. None of the 18 recipes coming up are meant to fully replace that. Think of them the way a great cat owner would, as rotating toppers, treats, and occasional homemade meals that round out your cat's diet and give them real, fresh ingredients far more often than the average cat ever gets. If you ever want to make homemade food your cat's main meal long-term, talk to your vet or a veterinary nutritionist first, so the recipe gets properly balanced. Use these the way they are intended, as a powerful upgrade alongside what your cat already eats, and you are about to give them something most cats never get in their entire lives. One more thing before recipe 1, and this applies to every single recipe on this list. Keep everything plain. No salt, no butter, no oil, no seasoning of any kind. And a few ingredients need to stay completely out of anything you make for your cat, ever, no exceptions. Onion, garlic, chives, grapes and raisins, chocolate, and anything containing xylitol are all toxic to cats, sometimes seriously so, even in small amounts. Always cook meat and fish all the way through, and always check carefully for bones before serving anything, since cooked bones in particular can splinter and cause real damage. With that covered, here's where it gets fun. Number 1, chicken and rice topper. Let's start with the simplest one on this list. Boil plain chicken breast until fully cooked, shred it into tiny pieces, and mix it with a small amount of plain cooked white rice. No salt, no spices, no garlic or onion, ever, since both are toxic to cats. This combination is so gentle and easy to digest that vets commonly recommend a version of it for cats recovering from an upset stomach. If it is gentle enough for a recovering cat, a spoonful of it on top of a healthy cat's regular bowl is an easy, safe win. A tablespoon or 2 mixed into a regular meal is plenty for most cats. This is a topper, not the whole bowl. Number 2, tuna and pumpkin bowl. Cats go absolutely crazy for this one. Mix a small amount of plain tuna packed in water, not oil, with 2 tablespoons of plain pureed pumpkin. Pumpkin is one of the most useful digestive aids you can give a cat. It helps regulate things in both directions, easing constipation and firming up loose stools. Tuna is genuinely something cats love, but it should stay an occasional treat rather than a regular staple, since cats fed too much tuna too often can end up with mercury buildup or missing nutrients they would otherwise get from a varied diet. Used once or twice a week, this bowl is a guaranteed hit. Number 3, salmon and sweet potato mash. Salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, the same nutrients that show up again and again in research on coat health, joint comfort, and heart function in cats. Cook fresh or canned salmon thoroughly, remove every single bone carefully, and mash it with a small amount of plain cooked sweet potato, which adds fiber, beta-carotene, and vitamin C. Serve this as a weekly treat, and you may genuinely notice your cat's coat looking shinier within a few weeks. Number 4, turkey and carrot mix. Ground turkey is a lean, clean protein that helps keep your cat at a healthy weight without sacrificing muscle. Cook it thoroughly, drain the excess fat, and mix it with finely grated steamed carrots for fiber and a small dose of antioxidants. One quick note worth knowing: cats are not efficient at converting the beta-carotene in carrots into usable vitamin A the way humans are. So think of the carrot here as fiber and flavor support rather than your cat's main vitamin A source. That vitamin mostly needs to come from animal-based ingredients like liver, which is exactly why a few recipes later on this list matter so much. Number 5, beef and zucchini mix. Lean ground beef delivers iron, zinc, and B vitamins that help keep energy levels steady. The real standout here is zucchini, low in calories, high in water content, and genuinely useful for cats who do not drink enough water on their own, which describes most cats. Cook the beef thoroughly and mix in finely chopped steamed zucchini. Staying well hydrated matters a great deal for long-term kidney and urinary health, and this bowl is a tasty, low-effort way to sneak in some extra moisture. Number 6. Sardine and Spinach Bowl. Sardines packed in water are one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can hand a cat. Calcium, vitamin D, vitamin B12, and omega-3s, all in one small fish. Add a small amount of lightly steamed spinach for iron and antioxidants, and you have a bowl that supports bones, blood, and overall immune health at once. The smell alone tends to bring cats running before the bowl even hits the floor. Number 7. Egg and Chicken Liver Bowl. This is the one a lot of cat owners have genuinely never tried. Chicken liver is one of the most nutrient-packed ingredients available, loaded with vitamin A, iron, and B vitamins. But it is potent enough that it works best as a small once-a-week addition rather than a daily habit, since too much liver too often can actually push vitamin A to unhealthy levels. Scramble one egg thoroughly and mix in a small amount of finely chopped boiled chicken liver. The egg adds high-quality protein and the kind of healthy fats that support brain function. Used the right way, once a week, this bowl punches well above its weight. Number 8. Duck and Butternut Squash Blend. Duck is rich in iron and amino acids, and because it shows up far less often in commercial cat food than chicken or beef, it can be a useful option for cats with food sensitivities. Cook it thoroughly, shred it finely, and mix it with pureed butternut squash. Gentle on the stomach and naturally sweet enough that even picky cats tend to accept it right away. Serve it slightly warm, since warm food more closely matches the temperature of freshly caught prey, and a lot of cats respond to that instinctively. Number 9. Shrimp and Cauliflower Bowl. Most cat owners never think to feed their cat shrimp, and that is genuinely a missed opportunity. Plain cooked shrimp is high in protein, low in calories, and contains iodine and antioxidants. Remove the tail, chop it small, and mix with lightly steamed cauliflower in a small amount, which adds fiber without adding many calories. Keep portions modest here, since both shrimp and cauliflower in excess can upset a sensitive stomach. Number 10. Rabbit and Pea Bowl. Rabbit sounds unusual, maybe a little expensive, but it is one of the leanest, most hypoallergenic proteins available, and it is close to what a cat's ancestors would have actually hunted. Cats dealing with chronic allergies or skin issues sometimes do noticeably better on novel proteins like this. Cook it thoroughly, deboning it completely and carefully since small bone fragments are a real hazard. Shred it finely, and mix with a small amount of plain cooked green peas for fiber. This is a great rotation option for cats who seem to react poorly to more common proteins. Number 11. Cod and Carrot Bowl. Cod is one of the mildest, most digestible white fish available, packed with lean protein and B vitamins. Older cats in particular often do well with cod, since it is easy on aging digestive systems while still delivering real nutrition. Bake or boil plain cod. Flake it apart while carefully removing every bone, and mix with finely grated steamed carrots. Soft, warm, and easy to chew, this is a strong option for senior cats specifically. Number 12. Venison and Zucchini Bowl. Venison sounds exotic, but it is now available in plenty of grocery stores and is naturally lean while still delivering iron, zinc, and B12. Cats who need to manage their weight often do well on naturally lean proteins like this, and weight management plays a real role in managing conditions like feline diabetes alongside whatever your vet has already prescribed. Cook it thoroughly, chop finely, and combine with steamed zucchini for hydration and fiber. Number 13. Lamb and Butternut Squash Blend. Lamb is rich in zinc and iron, two minerals that play a real role in supporting a healthy immune system. Cook ground lamb thoroughly, drain the fat, and combine with smooth pureed butternut squash, which adds natural sweetness, fiber, and vitamins that a lot of commercial food delivers in smaller amounts. This is a rich, satisfying bowl that tends to leave cats calm and content afterward. Number 14. Herring and Spinach Bowl. Herring is one of the richest natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids you can find, the same fatty acids associated with reduced inflammation, which can be especially helpful for older cats dealing with joint stiffness. Use herring packed in water. Mix it with a small amount of lightly steamed spinach, and you have a bowl that a lot of owners reach for specifically for senior cats or cats showing early signs of joint discomfort. Number 15. Quail and sweet potato bowl. Quail is small, lean, and close to what a wild cat would actually hunt, containing the full range of amino acids a cat needs for healthy muscle. It is also far less likely to trigger an allergic reaction than chicken. Cook it thoroughly and shred the meat carefully away from every single bone. Since quail bones are small and brittle, then pair with mashed sweet potato. This bowl covers protein, healthy carbs, and a solid spread of vitamins all at once. Number 16. Turkey liver and green bean bowl. Most cat owners focus entirely on what to add to a diet, but this one is about giving the liver, the organ working hardest to process everything your cat eats, some direct nutritional support. Lightly cooked turkey liver, chop it finely, and pair it with steamed green beans for fiber. Just like the chicken liver bowl earlier, keep this one to about once a week, since liver is nutrient-dense enough that more isn't better here. Number 17. Trout and asparagus bowl. Your cat's kidneys filter constantly, and chronic kidney disease is one of the most common health issues seen in senior cats. Trout is a mild, low-phosphorus fish, and lower phosphorus intake is generally easier on aging kidneys. Cook fresh trout thoroughly, remove every bone, flake it gently, and pair with lightly steamed asparagus, which provides folate, vitamin K, and antioxidants. If your cat has already been diagnosed with kidney disease, please follow your vet's specific prescribed diet first, since that condition needs precise, individualized management. For a healthy senior cat, though, this bowl is a gentle, kidney-friendly treat worth adding into the rotation. Number 18. The Champion's Bowl, every superfood combined. This is the one that brings several of this list's biggest wins into a single bowl. Take small cooked portions of salmon, turkey, chicken liver, and shrimp, combine them with a spoonful of pureed pumpkin, a few pieces of steamed zucchini, and a small drizzle of fish oil. The salmon supports the heart, the turkey builds lean muscle, the liver adds a concentrated dose of vitamins, the shrimp brings antioxidants, the pumpkin supports digestion, and the zucchini adds hydration. Because it includes liver, treat this one as an occasional special bowl, maybe once every week or two, rather than a daily habit. Used that way, it is one of the most satisfying, nutrient-packed treats you can put in front of your cat. A quick note on who these recipes suit best. Kittens under a year old have even more specific nutrient needs for healthy growth, so treat anything on this list as an occasional extra for kittens, not a regular substitution, and check with your vet before adding any new food to a growing kitten's diet. Senior cats, on the other hand, often benefit the most from several of these, especially the cod, trout, and herring bowls, since they tend to be gentler on aging digestion while still delivering real nutrition. If you want a simple rotation plan so you are not guessing which of these to make on which day, drop a comment below, and I will put together a full weekly schedule built around this exact list. And if your cat has allergies, a sensitive stomach, or you just want to start feeding them better without overhauling everything overnight, send this video to one cat owner you know, because most people have no idea homemade toppers like these even exist. If this gave you a real plan for feeding your cat better, subscribe now, because next week we are covering more ways to take real care of your cat, the kind of practical, vet-informed advice that actually makes a difference, not just another video telling you to buy something.